Hello, everybody. Here it is, Saturday, the 28th of October. And before you know it, ghouls and goblins will be coming to our homes, especially here in the United States. Had a couple ghouls and goblins come to my door anyway, but anyway, this is legit. Um, anyway, as you know, hold on a minute. Oh, I just got caught in a big stretch there. As you know, things are cooking. I went. What you need. Well, by the way, happy Animation Day, International Animation Day. Didn't know that. I find out stuff all the time. And if you go to Twitter, on Passive Twitter account, they have more information there than almost anywhere. No, no kidding. Besides the website itself, really, really good, really good. And Mohammed Nazal, he does some posting. Maybe not every day, but he does. Follow him, and you'll get some of the updates. I want to emphasize again that if you want to know what's going on, there's sometimes we might get an update of a webinar or something that you might want to be a good idea if you ring the bell and register to my account and Chris's account, because if anything comes up, you'll be notified instantly. That's what that registration and that little bell will notify you. Up to you. But anyway, that's what you can do. The other thing I wanted to say is a lot of people are asking about the video. I had requested to ask to get the video from the other night. Of course, the company and the team's very, very busy. As you know, they're engaged in many other things going on to enhance Onpassive. It is mounting one major block at a time. I've never seen anything like it. Like the thing says, it was built and now they're coming. And they are coming. And big companies that saw us. I mean, I thought about yesterday when we were talking and Red brought up the booth or whatever, the area we had in Gitex, and how they're giving an award. Acid, he'll cover what that is exactly. But obviously, for being a first time person at Gitex, and the biggest one in the world, by the way, we impressed some people. And without being biased, we are biased. We love Onpassive. But when you look at that camera going through there, man, we were kicking it. I was very proud of what we saw. I love the big board where they can register, like on that big screen. That was fantastic. Think about the technology and all that to hook all that up. And you can see the guys working on it. There's a video where they're actually building it. And when you first see it, you're going, how did that turn into that? It was just cool stuff. Absolutely mind blowing. And also, I have recorded that interview with Mr. Mohammed Nazal. Watch it. Really watch it, because I think everybody here, if we could keep pushing in our minds that everything we see, all the big stuff, all stuff that individually we couldn't do. Individually, I couldn't put a pixel on the Burj Khalifa. I couldn't buy a doorknob in it. Okay, but we have two floors, the whole floor. We advertise on the Burj Khalifa as it goes up, tens of thousands. Listen, by the time the videos are shared through the phone and all that, it's probably millions get to see that video. And Ash touched on this on the meeting that some of you missed. Like I said, if he gives when he gives me the video, if I get it, I will take out and only have the Ash Reparo section. It's pretty powerful. But anyway, um, like he said, there was people that see that kind of thing. Listen, but we've always said this: Dubai is the heartbeat of this type of technology. It's the heartbeat. Uh, Egypt is too. Where are we at? We're in both. India's too. Where are we at? We're in India. So we're where we want to be, and you can branch out from there. And it was the smartest thing ever. I just didn't think we had enough clout. I'm just saying personally, enough clout or people knowing who we were to expand like we are. But obviously, they got to see a little bit behind the curtains. They got to see us in that Gitex, and it was impressive for people. People that's been doing this for years. People that have, when they walk into a room, they're not walking alone. With them, they have thousands of people. Not literally, but they have connections with thousands and thousands of people. So when you see 1,000 people or 10,000 people at Gitex, figure 10 times that, right? Maybe even more that they're associated with. This is big. It's really big. And I want you to always, always, when you hear about Onpassive.com or whatever, it's you. Okay? Every time you hear it. And then he also brought up, like I said, I'm gonna say it again in case somebody missed it. He said, I could care less how big your team is. Flat out. I don't care. You're not going to impress ass with a big team. The guy was a master marketer. He, he had built big teams wherever he went. But what he looks at is the character of the person and the heart. And that's why we said for the last, oh my God, 5 years for me soon. Chris is probably 2.5, 3 years. And it was always about everybody sees you on the webinars and all that. And I want to tell you something, and I promise to God, this is the truth. When I go to a webinar, and I know Chris is the same way, because we talk while we're in the webinar, we're texting, and somebody will come up or somebody will say, and look, you don't have to give a speech like you're Abraham Lincoln, but when somebody comes in and shows their heart, we both text each other, like almost instantly. Wow, there's a diamond. I'm not kidding. Wow, we got to get that person on the panel. We got to get that. This happens every time we go. And all of you, even the ones that ask me, yeah, but, and you're thinking, I'm way down here, Ash doesn't see me. That's not true. Not only does he see you, he sees you're loyal, even through the times where people quit. And we know people quit. In fact, some people quit, got their money back, and then badmouth the company. I don't get it. If I didn't like something, I would leave, especially if they gave me that money. I don't know why he gave money back for years and years when he only had to do it 30 days according to the NDA. But that's Ash. You don't want to be here, let's get divorced. You don't want to be here, we don't want to force you here. Go ahead and go. But I don't understand the mentality, okay, I'm going. But I'm going to spend the rest of the time bad mouthing you and the company. It just doesn't make sense to me. That's part of the negativity. I listened to something last night. It was just by accident. I wasn't really looking for that. I don't know what I was looking for. I'm just kind of scanning around YouTube. Willie Nelson came on. Now, we all know Willie Nelson did not shy away from the green plant. Right? But I do want to tell you something. You know what he said? There's all this medicine, there's all this stuff, and eating right and all that. He goes, if you want to live longer, stay away from negativity. Negativity will kill you. It takes years off of your life because it's grief. There's certain chemicals that are released when you're doing grief or nasty or bad mouthing somebody. There's a lot of tormented souls out there. We just had one in Maine. Guy went over and killed a bunch of people for no reason at all and took his life. What's going on there that made that happen? But I'll tell you what, this is what I love about Onpassive. One of the things I love about, I don't want to say this is the thing, and this means a lot to me. And I think that's why I do lives with Chris and Red, but me and Chris teamed up lately. It just happened. We both look at the heart first. Did I do real well in business? Did I forge ahead? Was I the guy everybody? Yeah, same thing for Chris. I was in a different business, I was corporate, he was where he's at, but it's the same thing. People came to you because they knew they could trust you and you were like a troubleshooter. Did this really happen? Yes, even if they didn't like it, you tell them, yeah, it sucks. Or yes, that happened. And that happened to me at work. And sometimes it hurt, but in the long run, it felt good to me. And if you can feel good, even in a bad time, somebody said, well, you can't be positive all the time. Yes, you can. When my mom passed away, and there's nobody on earth I love more than my mother, I was positive. Had nothing to do with negative. It's life. People die. Did I expect it? No. Does anybody expect it? How about that poor lady last night that was killed in a car accident? Do you think yesterday morning she got up and go, I don't have to worry about going to bed tonight. I'll be dead at 7. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows when your time's up. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm 63 years old. 2 weeks ago, I was 40. That's what it feels like. 6 months ago, I was 35 years old. I mean, in a twinkling of an eye, my big behind went from 30 to 63. No joke. And I remember my dad telling me, and people older when I was younger, hey, live life, do the right thing, be positive. I was very fortunate to be raised in a family where people were positive. And life's short. And I remember going, well, you're old, you're 40, you know what I mean? And you're old, you're 45. But I realized there was years and years that went by and I can't remember them. I knew what happened. There was little things that happened, but it just boom, 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 boom. And what I love about Onpassive, one of the things is the relationships that we build. If in 5 years, if in 5 years, I'm going to emphasize the if in 5 years, all of us, all the founders, even affiliates, which I believe, will be, money will not be an issue. I'm not going to give amounts. It doesn't matter. If you no longer have to think about it, the only thing that will matter, even at the end, whatever our end is, the only thing that will really matter is the memories. Who were you with? What was it like? What memories do you have? What pictures can you look at? Do you remember what Ash said? Do you really want to go somewhere? I'm gonna say my version. Go to Disney World by yourself. Do you really want to go watch this big basketball game in the front row by yourself? No, you want to bring people with you. And I'll tell you, when I first got online by myself, before I met Mike and Dan, I looked at it totally by myself. Didn't know anybody else online. No reason to look at other people. I thought they're doing well. Everybody that sticks with it will do well. That's a naive way of thinking. I did it at work. I worked my way up. I can do it online. That's all I thought. I thought everybody could do the same thing. Well, needless to say, the truth came out. It wasn't like that. But even when it got to the point, the worst thing about MLM is as you're building, you hit milestones and you flip open a rock. There's a rock in your way. And when you flip it over, you realize there's something you didn't know. And it kind of kicks you in the gut. You go, wait a minute. You're telling me everybody can't just do what I just did to this level. No, not everybody. A small percentage, maybe 10%. And the more you learn, the less the percentage. So at the very end, you might be doing rah rah. I got a team of 20,000 people, and you look around and all you have is nothing. You have nothing. Yeah, you made a little bit of money, and you're still bringing people in. Why? Because the first guy you met last October, he's been gone a long time. The one you told you were going to help, the one you told us we're gonna build together. It's a lie. It's deception. And I did it. I didn't want to do it. You get wrapped up in it. You get wrapped up in the game, and the game's not fair. And Onpassive, everybody's a quarterback. Everybody gets to throw the long bomb and get a touchdown. Everyone gets to kick a field goal. Everyone in archery hits the bullseye. So I hit the bullseye first. Maybe I have more customers. I pre-built. But are you going to hit the bullseye? Yeah, because even if it veers off, the hand of Onpassive will put it back over and you're going to hit the bullseye. Same for all of us. Can you hit a 90-mile-an-hour ball? No, neither can I. It's not fair. I want to play baseball, but I can't hit it. Why? Can't even see it. I don't have the timing. I won't be able to do it. On passive game, we all win. In it, you win it. That's why I want to emphasize again. I'm all over, but that's who I am. Remember, the car was built. The Ferrari, the Bugatti was built. $12 million car. It's yours. You're sitting in it. You're in a track that is built for speed. You could go 400 miles an hour, world record speed. You have to turn on the key. You have to start the engine. And the only way to do that, when everything gets back together, is purchase the product. Then you're in it. Then you'll win it. Now listen, I'm talking for Marty DeGarmo. I do not speak for the company. Contrary to what morons or people think, I do not speak for the company. The company does not pay me to do any kind of speaking engagements or nothing, okay? Because if they paid me, they wouldn't let me dress like this, okay? So the point is, the beauty of the company, and I don't mean the like in only, but we can name a lot of many things I love about Onpassive. One, no auto ship. Two, products are above market value. Three, the technology is untouchable. Four, you can't beat the price. It's probably 60 to 70% cheaper than anything out there in its relative niche, and you get paid commission from it. And it's built with heart. It's built so everyone wins. Name another company. I'm waiting. There is none. I'm not going to wait that long because I know it's not out there. I've seen them all. So, but remember, and I say this because I care so much about the people, and I know Ash does, I know Chris does. This business is for you. You got in. You stayed the course. Only asked us. Be patient, be loyal, and don't say things that aren't true. Don't say things you're not sure about. We still have 50,000 different groups. I don't know why. I don't know why some of them can't consolidate and work together. I don't get it. And there's no reason for it. It's not a competition. Who am I in competition with? Me. I'm in competition with me. I can go faster or slow. It doesn't, in fact, I believe my efforts help other people. Never had that before. Never had that before. So you got a CEO, a family, the Mufara family. I got to include the whole family. I'm sorry, because there's no way the sacrifice he's making that his wife isn't making the same sacrifice, and so are his two boys. Flat out. Don't give a rat's ass what anybody says. It's a big deal. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And they're babies compared to my age. Okay, and to do that with young kids, it's amazing. And I said it. Think about this. You don't think millions of dollars are moving into Amazon every day? Millions, tens of millions. Do they have a problem? No. Why? Because Amazon slowly built up from 1995 or whatever it was when they were selling used books, or 94, to now when they're involved in moving more product probably than anybody but the US Post Office, maybe even more. And they can get there quicker and then get there cheap. Okay? They slowly moved up. Now, newsflash, they only come in. Yes, they pay affiliates, but not like Onpassive started paying. So here comes this company that, well, I know we think, oh, it's gigantic. It is gigantic, but nobody knew it was there. And the merchants go, I want your business. I want your business. Yeah, but we're going to move a lot of money. Oh, yeah, nah. And they probably told each other, another freaking hype guy. They think they're going to move a lot of money, like we can't handle it. Newsflash, they couldn't handle it. And the other thing was, what blew them away, the difference between an Amazon and Onpassive is, not only did we blow money out there and bring money in at levels they've never seen from a company that nobody knew we were there. And I don't mean nobody, but I mean in the scope of things, here's this brand new company. Okay, ready, go. Boom, boom. And they have this freaking slamming freaking thing happen. And they all went, whoop, whoop, whoop. They're probably pushing buttons, ruining their pants, right? I mean, you got to know that happened. Did they want the business? Yeah. Did they know what was coming? No. And that's finally said it in the webinar. Nobody does this. We can't say, well, let's go to the Onpassive 2.0. There was no Onpassive before Onpassive. Nobody's doing this. So, but the one thing is, because we know Onpassive, we know Mr. Mufaro, we know the tech team, we know the people he's wrapped up with. What did he say? We have 50 different options we're working on all the time to build this thing back up. Unbelievable. God bless the company. No doubt. That's amazing. And he said very soon we'll be able to bulk pay Bitcoin and all that. And he also said, go see Marty. He can do affiliate. I'm not doing affiliate. Okay. I'm not. I guess I could. I saw it. I have no intentions. But if you can, and what I know, Kraken was very simple. I'm going to give you an example. Chris Johnson. That's ignorant. No, I only did it because I messed with Chris. No, but everybody did it. Everybody. And it really was simple. I haven't done crypto in 5 years, but it worked very, very easy to get in. Anyway, so I just want everybody to know, exhale, slow down, take it easy, be happy. I am so happy for you. I don't care if you know, you don't know. Look, I know 1/10 of 1%, maybe. But that's enough for me to know that your lives will never be the same. I believe that with all my heart. When I hear him talk, and this isn't blowing air up my dress. No, I don't have a dress on. I just looked to make sure. It's like, well, how did I? But I'm not doing it to blow air up my skirt. I don't wear dresses. I'm doing it to let you know I believe that with all my heart. When I hear Ash talk, I get it. Do I understand it all? No, I can't. I don't have that. I don't see what he sees, but I get it. And I'm telling you, I'm so happy for all of you. Last thing I want to say before I turn it over to Captain Johnson is last night we were tied. Tie score between the men and the pit bulls with lipstick. All right. I'm being nice. Really. I mean, you look on the screen and you see all these beautiful women, really kind and gentle. Playing the trivia. I could have swore I saw fangs last night. Not 100% sure. And talons. Yeah. I mean, I believe they were like, I could hear them clicking together. I'm going, whoa, what the frick are we in? Halloween already? I'm just kidding. I love the women. They're just smarter. What can I say? Except for Eric. Eric Kessler's our, and Chris has been killing it. That's why I hate when he says he's dumb. He's a jackass, but he's not dumb. Okay, let's get it right. I got to be careful. He knows I love him. I'm going to turn it over to Chris and put some chat people up here. Chris, go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry I talk so much.
You can just keep right on talking. What an introduction you gave me. Here's the jacket. No, I think it's funny. You guys, you got to understand our relationship. It's very funny. My neighbor just called me and I hung up on her. Hope she's okay. I'll get back with you, Gene. Wow. I want to do 2 shout outs real quick because I haven't really done a lot of shout outs lately. One is I call him my nephew, and every morning he sends me these beautiful messages. And he's a young teacher, Sebastiana. I hope I said that right. I always used to say his first name wrong. Thank you for all the wonderful messages you always leave. Start my day. And another big one, most of you know is I call her Tanya Onpassive. I want to give her a huge shout out because I think she does an amazing job doing Onpassive Nation. I believe, I'm not sure she's the only one that does it now, but she's nonstop. She was up with me all night last night, and we were up all night, literally, wee hours in the morning. And she is responsible for stopping negative things to be put on Onpassive Nation and help people out. And she's doing it all day long. So, Tanya, thank you very much for all you do. And everyone else out there that is doing stuff. And maybe I just don't see it. If you're an admin, I don't like these other groups. Some groups drive me crazy, but it is what it is. Marty talked at something that after the trivia show last night, which is 9:30, and I knew I had to go to sleep because it was late. I had to get up early. Couldn't do that. I started thinking about this cryptocurrency thing, something I know nothing about. Marty just said, yeah, I'm a poster child that, yeah, it's easy to do. So what I did is I Googled some things on it, and I wanted to understand it. And one of the things I Googled was how many businesses actually use Bitcoin or cryptocurrency for payments. And I was in shock to find out how many there are. Then I was in shock to find out how many big names actually use it. So a lot of people are, when the system went down and crypto was still working, a lot of people were looking at it as a negative way. I didn't look at it as a negative way because it was another way. Now, Ash did say that very soon he's going to have more than 50 options of some will be permanent, some will not be permanent of how to pay. And I looked at the best option, I still think, is that cryptocurrency. Because I want you all, I shared some on my Facebook, one of the things I thought, but if you actually go in there, Google how many big name companies use a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency for payments, you are going to be blown away. And I thought, wow, why are we hiding this? Yeah, I talked to Robin Noble a little bit. She explained the ups and downs about it because she's dealt with it. Marty's dealt with it, but I just never got into it. But after what I read on some of the investigating I did on the internet, I was very excited about it. What a great option to have. And to know that he's going to throw, 50 more options in there to get paid, you name it. That's pretty cool, but go Google it yourself. You don't ever have to believe me. I want you to trust and believe me. But some things sometimes you got to go learn on your own. And that's what I did last night. So go Google it. It's all over the place. Don't let someone, some of the naysayers are saying right now, some of the naysayers are they're born uneducated people that want to make a name for themselves. They want to make a name for themselves and use us as the billy goats because they know how big we are. And I sometimes see that in Onpassive too, with a lot of people that are doing so many webinars. And Marty said something key. I tried doing this a long time ago. Start combining some of those webinars. Start being, on the same team, because we have a lot of people that are saying different things. We also, I think this bothers me. This is my opinion. And I'm going to voice it. It's Saturday. That when you host a webinar or when you do a webinar, make sure it's about Onpassive, the family, participants, because if you're just doing it to put the light on you, that's the wrong way to do it. And I'm sorry, but I've noticed that. I will give Minnow Mounts lots of credit because she makes sure everyone is involved on the trivia game. We talk about Onpassive. We talk about praying. We talk about all kind of stuff, but she makes sure that everyone is part of it. And I'm firsthand to see this because she'll send me a text. This person just texts me, and she always wants to let us know what's going on with other people if they're having a hard time. Hey, Chris, can you reach out to this person? Hey, Marty, can you talk to them? They're having issues, and that's what I call a real host of a webinar. Now, everyone knows we've been going to Omino for quite a while. Why? Number one, we turned it into a little bit of fun for us. We also have discussion about Onpassive, but Manu Miller is very honest. She's unique. She's real. She does not have an agenda. And she wants everyone to succeed, just like myself, Marty, and Red, and everyone else. And by the way, Red, great vacation videos. I watched them early this morning when I was up still. And I don't know if Red's coming. I think Red might be doing another live today, but I'm not sure when and where. But remember that if you're going to start hosting a webinar, make sure it's about everyone, not just yourself. I think in the past, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of people. I'm one of those guys that like to say things that a lot of people are thinking or they're afraid to say. When you host a webinar, all right, it's not easy, number one. It isn't easy. But when you do it from your heart. Always be honest, and definitely always let people participate. Now, we get people from all over the world on the Minnow Show. Some can speak English, some can't speak English. And we do the best we can with that. But I go into the webinar section and I see 20 to 30 webinars posted every day. Exact same things, exact same people, which is fine. But I would really like to see you guys combine those up because a lot of it's all from the same country, literally. And I think that'll make it easier. When Marty asked me, hey, you want to come on my live? And I thought, man, a lot of people said to me, man, you guys do, Red, Chris, Marty, and it'd be nice if you guys combine it. We started doing 360 on Wednesdays. When Marty asked, you want to do this every day? Because we asked, you guys like this better? That way they don't have to sit through three things, even though we're all, I think, pretty cool what we have to say, and it works. But man, one thing I don't want to do when I'm passive is waste someone's time. And by any means, if you think I'm wasting your time or any of us, just don't watch us. It's pretty simple. I already got enough people out there who don't like me for no reason whatsoever. And that's okay because I know where I'm at. I know who I am. I definitely know who Marty is. I definitely know who Ash Mafara is. And I'll say it again. And I'll say it for Marty also. We have a 100% belief and faith in what Ash Mafara is doing. Ash Mafara is a phenomenal man, a very intelligent man. And he works very, very hard for all of us. I mean, very hard. You guys wouldn't believe it. That will come out someday. But today, right now, with all the things that are going on in the passive, it's a lot. Like we're talking about, November is going to be a banging month. I still think October was a banging month because it started out a little bit and we ran into some hiccups. We're ironing those hiccups. Every time you get a hiccup, man, it's just saying, hey, man, there's a better way to do it. I still say that. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. Remember that. Nothing is ever going to be perfect, but I guarantee you this, Onpassive is going to change your life. Onpassive is going to put you where you've always wanted to be. Onpassive is going to give you a business that you never had the opportunity to run or the ability to run. I know I couldn't run a global company, but guess what? Think about it. You're running a global company, your business, and you don't have to do anything. And I'm very appreciative for that. Period. Get out and do what you need to do. If you do not want to share Onpassive, that's okay because it is all done for you. And I've answered that question 100 times a day. How is it all done for me? I think you should know the answer by now. No one's ever told you have to, but I look at it this way. And I repeat what Mike Ellis has said for years. If you want to get to that place that you love faster, then you're going to put a little bit of effort into it. That's by sharing your links. Ash Mafara made all the links for you. They're all back there. Bottom line, everything is right there under one roof. He built an ecosystem where you don't have to go anywhere. You can get your gas, your groceries, your solutions, all under one roof. You don't have to keep clicking from one site to the next, or you got to pay a bill and jump for 45 different things. Hey, man, this is all coming together. Anything that you could possibly think of is going to be an Onpassive. All right. You just maybe haven't heard of it yet. You heard him say the other day about how they completely rebuilt OStaff. But I was excited when I saw the first OStaff. I know Susie McCrae was. All right. to have him say, "Oh no, we wanted to make that a lot better," and that's coming. I'm excited to see that, but I'm also excited to see every other product that he's talked about for a very, very long time, and that's all coming. He is ready to go. We got one more little thing, which I think he's figured out, and we'll see that I think next week. I think next week's gonna be an exciting week. Do I know when Amplify is going to talk next? No, I don't want him to. I want him to keep going and doing what he's got to do for all of us. So, and if you got a birthday today, happy birthday to you. We're always praying for you no matter what. I do every single day prayer for every one of you and a lot of prayers for Ash and his family, my family included. Okay, because I think we're all family. But I don't give up. I won't give up. I've never given up on passive because the passive has never given up on me, and I can't wait to see this thing really go. Marty DeGarmo, that's all I got, buddy.
Fantastic, absolutely. You know, one thing I don't do this enough, and Chris reminded me, and I'm ashamed. Tanya Onpassive, okay, that does all the admin for Onpassive Nation. She is a rock solid diamond superstar, whatever. I'm telling you. I look and see the answer. She answers questions. She is one of the sharpest people in Onpassive, without a doubt. Unsung hero. Unsung hero. Well, she's a hero in my book. And like Chris said, when you deal with her and things, you know what? She's done the admin for I don't know how long now, longer than anybody. She handles all the mess. Once in a while, she'll say, "I got a guy here. He did this and this, and I asked him to stop. He did. What should I do? Drop kick him. I mean, what the freak? We're gonna have to deal with that." But she's unbelievable. And Tanya, I want to let you know, I'm sorry that I don't say it enough, but you are an amazing person, amazing woman, no doubt about it. Thank you so much for what you do. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of women out there. If you want training, if you want to hear the truth, I'm going to say it flat out. Here's what I would do. Besides Marty and Chris and Red, on Sundays you have heroes. They answer questions until there's none left. And they really try with all their heart to tell the truth. If they don't know something, they will say, "We're not sure. We'll get back to you." If you got questions, you need to go there. There's been training. I'm going to tell you something. This is a fact. I am a stickler for certain things. I could be a royal pain in the butt. When something's going on and it's organizing something, I'm a pain in the butt. I just am. When we first started training, I believe in process of elimination, and I almost want to always do it myself because I don't like the way people are doing it or whatever. When me and Chris went with Janet Butler, about 3 or 4 days in, I washed my hands. I was done. I went and did other things. I listened. You know why? She's one of the best at explaining things in Onpassive, and she's got patience. Way more than this buffalo. I'm telling you. And I got patience. I love people. But I mean, she has patience. She stays calm. But she's one of the best training people in the world. Next thing I want to tell you, if you ever want to talk about education or uh, academy, even though they're redoing everything and all that, no one is better than Daryl Cook. Flat out. I went to a webinar one time. I was sweating stuff big as this. Because I knew it was about Academy, and I don't know that much about it. Listen, there's going to be a lot of products I'm not going to even deal with. Am I going to own them? Yabba dabba do I am. Yes, I am. Because I want to film CoolZone.ai store to the max. I want every shelf filled up. The only way I can sell it is if I own it. Get it? Okay. We went to a meeting. I don't know, Chris, I think Chris was there. And I'm going, who are we talking to? And I don't remember what, but some big big deal.
The king.
Oh yeah, the king. What's it about? And they said, Academy. And I went, oh my God. I said, oh my God, what, I'm not the guy that should be talking about. I just think somebody that really knows. And as soon as that camera came on, I saw Daryl Cook. I went, thank you, God. Yeah, it was perfect. But you got different people that are really good at certain things. Like I said, though, people that want to advance, not advance, but they want to share. They want to organically build their business. Organically build your business. First thing you got to do, very important. I'm going to say this: do not market. Don't even think you're a marketer, because you're not. You know you're not. God knows you're not, and we know you're not. Okay, I know the facts. It's okay. It doesn't mean bad or nothing, but you could take a really nice image and ask certain questions. What if there was this, and this? Would you be interested? Comment below. Boom. Don't put links. Don't put names. You don't need Onpassive. You don't need a link. You don't need nothing. Facebook, don't do links. Don't do links. You don't need links. When they leave a comment, you'll get a notification. Somebody left a comment on blank. Go look at it. The guy leaves a comment. Reply to him. Okay, go here and sign up. And by the way, when you register for free, yeah, they're going to give you 3 products free. Really? Yeah, what? Tell them. You're done. Oh, and by the way, if you do what I just did, you'll start building your team, your business too. If you click on to be an affiliate, you could actually make commission. Really? How do I do it? Take the same image and do the same thing I did, or come up with another image and and you use that one. I'm not kidding you. That's how you do stuff. Make an image, give it to your whole team, or make 4 or 5 images. Put them out there. If you're interested, comment below. You get 4 or 5 people doing that, and he gets one, and she gets one, and you get one, and they get one. And then when they come in, give them the surprise. Surprise, what? You get 3 products free. No obligation. You have to buy anything. Oh, by the way, while you're there, use the 14-day free trial on OConnect. You got to check it out. That's it. It's that simple. Don't make it any harder than that, please. Anyway, I put a bunch of names up and different people, and we've been 45 minutes, and I really don't know if Red's coming on, so I don't want to cram any more in here.
He did a live early this morning. He said he might do one later, but normally he texts me that he's doing one at 11. He hasn't done that yet, so.
Okay, so do you want to do some shout outs, Chris?
Yeah.
I'm going to get into the coffee mode. My throat's dry.
Yeah, both of us, I think our voices are shot. Let me see. Santiana, Amal, MD Summon, Yang Yang 444, Vicky Hawkins, how you doing? Jumping. Stephen Callahan, what's happened? Love that last name. Mustafa and John Barilla, thank you very much for listening to Marty's channel, but watching mine. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys all. I'm not a big YouTuber, but I'm about to be soon. Just pay attention for that. Cynthia Deering, how you doing? We are in it to win it. What's happening? Chris DeGrazia, I love that last name. How you doing? Sanjiet, what's happening? Patricia, my beautiful parent, how are you? Hello, Casey Zevenbergen. And that is Frix. Oh gosh, Frix. Yeah, I missed that chat moving fast, man. Frank Rowe. We have Janet Butler, Bill Must, John White, Robin Noble, Julie Wen, Peter Shore, Charles, Michael Williams. I like saying them all, just even if they're not on here. Burgess, M. Kaylee, Tanya, I know you're watching again. Mwah, mwah, to you again. Arminius, Linda Chapetta. Go ahead, Marty, your turn. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. What, we blew your voice right out? Vaveen, Benny, Stephen, MK.
I didn't say anything yet. Hold on. Here we go. Robert Tantula, what's up? Vivine Benny, hello, hello, hello. Yvonne Mackett, hello, Yvonne. I haven't seen you for a while. Internet Income Success, hello. We have Cecil. I'm gonna wave. What else do we have? Frank Rowe, what's up, buddy? Let me. Yin Yang 444 is always here. Thank you so much. Hector, Roy Davies, RuPaul is in the house. One of my favorite ladies, Gladys, is here. Shorty, you want to say something? There we go.
I heard him.
It's Saturday, so he's off.
Lori Lund.
There's Tanya's here. Hello, Tanya. Thank you, like I said, for everything you do.
Tanya,
And Kylie.
Who's Tanya? Try to say
Tanya?
her last name. Do you know how to say her last name? I think it's got every letter in the alphabet in it.
Oh, hold on.
I think she's Hawaiian.
I don't know. No, I can't say her last name. I'm not going to try. That's why she told me to say Onpassive. Janet Butler, thanks for everything you do, obviously. Frank Rowe, I said hello.
I see Gene.
Tanya Kartajinovac.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think I'm close. Pushpan Media, hello. Santana, hello. Casey, you got Shorty. Raphael's in the house.
Steve, Cecil.
Cecil, we said hello to Cecil.
Elsie Patch.
Elsie Patch. M. Kylie, what a sweetheart. She's everywhere. She was on. Listen, we got trivia tonight.
9:30.
Yeah, there's no reason why you can't go, men and
Ty. Yeah.
ladies.
You know the sad thing? This is the funny thing. Marty did it as a joke. They love it. They want to make they're like saying, Sammy and I'm going to make us all some t-shirts. We're going to be the pit bulls. And oh my God, they're loving it actually.
Yeah, it's kind of scary that we let that loose. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Let me take that off. Good day. We had close to 350 people. Not bad. Not bad for a couple of
Let's try
hunky dories. And we'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Let's do this. Let's see. How do it? There we go. Let's
Mine
take
doesn't work, but I can do it.
The big boom.
Do them all.
Balloons.
Thumbs up.
This is confetti. And my favorite, I love all my sisters. There you go.
Thumbs up. One thumbs up.
Boom. There it is.
I don't understand how he does that. Anyway, I'll see you all. And hey, in the middle of the storm, text me. We're crushing it. He's never just. He's so funny.
Red,
all right, I'll see you all. Red, what?
Hold on.
Can I shut down?
No, not yet. Hold on. Going live at 11.
Oh, he's going live at 11?
No, I'm texting him. He just texted me something.
Oh.
Are you going live at 11?
That's 4 minutes from now.
I know. If he is, I want to tell people. He said, no, he's not.
He's not going live at 11, everybody. Relax. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Smell the roses.
He smells something.
Drink the coffee. I'll see you all. Thank you very much.